Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
This is the Kappa GMS Cleveland coming at you with another lesson. Before we get into this lesson, we like to give all praise, honor, and glory
To
unto Yahweh,
Yahawah,
BAHASHAM,
BAHASHAM,
YAHAWASHI,
Yahawashi,
BAHASHAM,
BAHASHAM,
HAQADASH.
HAQADASH.
Double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, teach the truth, who rule well. Kazak Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, in this lesson is going into biometric ID because we already know the times we in. We see what Esau's pushing among these especially amongst these other countries and nations. All right, he's getting everybody, on the same page. The brother made a lesson talking with the UN pact.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but we wanted to go into this word biometric. It says a biometric ID is a form of identification that uses a person's unique physical characteristic to verify their identity. All right, th- everybody, well, some jobs have it. You go to your job and you put your fingerprint, in and clock in. That's that job IDing you, letting them know that you got there at that certain point at that time.
Right, right,
You know,
right. No, no, you got it.
but yeah, and what is it ultimately leading up to? The MOTB. You know, um, I'm gonna read a little more on this definition. It says a biometric IDs are considered more secure than other methods of identification because they are unique to each individual
Mm,
and difficult to replicate, lose, or steal.
mm,
Depending on the whatever biometric identification they want to use, whether it be like you got to use your face to open up the your phone. When I go pay for things, I use my face to open up my wallet.
mm.
That's a biometric ID. But now, like I said, they want to ultimately what put that tiny tech into you because that way, because right here they just read it. Well, I just read it. It was basically in the name of convenience how it said it says because they are unique to each individual.
Mm,
This is difficult to replicate, lose, or steal. You ain't gonna be able to lose that seal. Ain't nobody gonna be able to steal it, up out of you or
mm.
replicate it. So they say.
Right, right. Because that's crazy. Because it said you it's basically tailor made for each individual, even though it's one thing. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
just like the thumbprint.
Yeah,
Everybody thumbprint is supposed to be different.
yeah,
And that was the first way they was able to ID a lot of people, with like biometrics.
yeah.
They figured out they could take some black ink and put it on the thumb and rub it across some paper, but they found out that everybody's is different. So they caught a lot of people by using that type of that type of ideology of finding out who somebody is through a fingerprint. But now they're about to be able to ID everybody with this digital ID, this digital all that's coming.
Yeah, they made it into a digital format now. Like instead of it being physical, they made it into a digital thing where now it can reach a larger audience instead of just the dynamic or where they at. You know what I'm saying? Even if they not spread to the particular areas, bro. Like it's like the spirit. You know what I'm saying? This everybody got the spirit, but everybody's different.
Hmm.
That's what this system is promoting. It's one system, but with different things. Like the people are the differences. You know what I'm saying? And that C hip is the same for everybody. It does the same thing, right? It allow you access the doors, allow you to enter into homes and you know
Buy stuff.
buy stuff, sell stuff, participate in society regularly just with that format. But it's all different. It's all tailor made. You know what I'm saying? Like we reading it right now. It's tailor made. Can you read that part again? What you were saying? The unique identity or something?
Right here it says biometric IDs are considered more secure than other methods of identification. It says because they are unique to each individual and difficult to replicate, lose, or steal.
Right. Like you said, you made mention about the thumbprint, bro. Everybody got a thumbprint, but it's different. It's different. It's different to each. It's different. It looks the same. Everybody thumb looks the same. Got the same spiral. Unique design, but it's different patterns. You know what I'm saying? And that's very important and vital to something one need to receive, something he need to get out buy, like that in terms of buy, sell, and so forth. So this new system is surrounding that whole concept. Go ahead, you got it.
Con. I wanted to so I could go to another because like I said, this is getting pushed everywhere. And I was just telling the brother, off camera about what Kenya was doing. And he brother knows that they're about to be setting out digital IDs. All right, that's gonna be implemented under the skin of newborns. Fresh out the hospital. That's that bio
Biometric
biometric
ID.
ID, man. All right, bio going into the body. Metric going into the system of what it is to break down.
Yeah, like the measurement.
Hmm.
You know.
Right, and they want to place that up under, because like I said, this is what it's all boiling down to. And we was also speaking about Kuwait. Kuwait wants to freeze bank accounts, all right, to on anyone that refuses to put their finger. I forgot what it's called, fingerprinting. I think is. Hold on, matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can find it right quick. So like it.
Mm.
Um, I just seen it right here. It says in Kuwait, banks are foreign. Right here it says bank accounts frozen began December 1st. A complete freeze will impose on all accounts of Kuwait citizens who have not complied with their fingerprinting requirements.
Mm.
All right, and that's another form of that biometric ID. All right, and that's that. If they don't go along with that fingerprint, they're not going to be able to access their bank accounts. And soon that's going to come, over here to America.
Yeah.
You know,
The lady said in that video talked about, and I played about about the what is it, the UN Pact for the Future. That's literally the name, the UN Pact for the Future. Going into that word pact, it goes into a covenant. You know what I'm saying? So this is the pact in which they're getting ready to this is all when we look up, we type in biometric ID. This is being talked about yesterday, today, hours ago. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just you can find an article in January and then you find another one in fucking October of 2022. No, bro, this is daily conversation. This is a daily thing, which means this is actually in the works. The brother just talked. He said, "What you say?"
Kuwait.
Kuwait. And like it's coming to America. Why? Why is it coming? Because it has to come to America. America is the one that spearheads the other countries in terms of what was that definition you had where it said about the economy? What was that at? What was that? It said the economy. It said which one was that?
Biometrics.
Yeah, it was one of the one definitions we had about. It said something about the economy. It said something about
Oh
the.
yeah, I mean I ain't got to remember what you were saying.
You know what I'm talking about?
Um,
What was it? What was it? Oh, police state. I think
yeah, I think
that was the word we was into.
um, right here. Like,
Was that right?
I think so. Okay.
I can't remember, but it goes into basically like this is covering all aspects of life. The economy, the political, right? In terms of the economy, dealing with the political, dealing with the financial. These are all things that you found it.
It says control over political, economic.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. This is
Wait, what definition is that for? Police state.
yeah, what makes a country a police
Oh
state?
yeah, you got it.
This is on Google. It says what makes a country a police state. It says a police state is the type of government. We know you go into the word government. And government means control. Means mind.
Right.
It says where the ruling elite, and that's who's governing. That wants to govern your mind, ultimately your bodies. All right, but it says the ruling elite have complete control over the political, economic, and social aspects of civilian, citizen lives.
Mm. Yeah. So that's everything that make one continue to live in society. You know what I'm saying? And one of the countries they mentioned on there was North Korea. You got China. These are like examples of police states, right? And these are all examples or all extensions of that whole concept of digital identity. You know what I'm saying? If you can identify somebody by from digital standpoint, that means that that digital, because the digital standpoint is connected to the grid. So if you can identify them with the grid, that means that you can actually implement anything you need in that system according to each individual. That's why you got those social credit score and all those things in China. It allowed them to further take it to a social credit system because they have a digital ID. They have a digital system. It's just that now what's going to be the big bang, right? Or if you will, is the whole concept of it being connected to the financial part. You know what I'm saying? On a global scale. This is a global situation we dealing with here, man. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You got it. You go back to that UN because we're gonna get some scriptures on that, but you got it. What else they had on that? Not the UN, but the biometric. We had some other stuff on that, and then we're gonna get some scriptures and close out, man.
uh, right here, this is biometrics on Google. It says the automatic recognition of individuals by means of unique physical characteristics,
Mm.
typically for purpose of security.
And that's what they pushing,
Mhm.
peace and safety, because the system's corrupt. You know what I'm saying? You got what's it, hackers. You know what I'm saying? Different
Scammers.
scammers and things like that. But now they're making it. What they're basically saying is that even if you had scammers with this system, it's impossible for them to succeed because it's unique to you.
Right.
So if it came to them, and it's gonna be in you, so it's not like something they can just take out,
or copy or
copy, right? Because in order to complete the process, it had to be linked to your physical being. That's linked to the system, linked to the digital concept of things. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be impossible, for so-called, for them to actually work that type of work. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
uh,
So what it say? Unique to you. They start. We was talking off camera how they started with like the social media platforms. You know, the Facebook's. You know, at first remember MySpace. You know what I'm saying? Different things. And MySpace, I think, was one of the first ones. We had MySpace. We had, y'all. Some of y'all don't know about MySpace, but we had MySpace. You know what I'm saying? They, Facebook. It transferred to Facebook. I remember they had like a Vine. Was a little bit. Was good for a little bit. Then he had like, Instagram came out in 2012, 2011. You know what I'm saying? So you had these different. You got these different platforms, and now you got all these other. You got Twitter, and that's X, and all these different social media platforms. The point is that it conditioned the people to get used to being recognized from a facial standpoint, right, of things, right? So now when they could go into a store, it's not going to be odd that they got to be recognized for self in order to buy, because they do it every day. You know what I'm saying? They receive some type of what is it, recognition from a facial standpoint or a biometric standpoint every day. They practice it literally every day, bro. They had we was talking off camera. They had the blue check for the verification on Instagram for celebrities to identify the celebrity. Okay, this is actually Beyonce. This is actually 50 Cent. But then they made it just recently, within the last year or so, that everybody can receive a blue check. All you have to do is send in your social security or your what's it your birth certificate, and what'd you say?
I was gonna say to verify it.
To verify it. You see what I'm saying? That's like you giving over your spirit in a sense. You like, all right, I'm gonna make this cover, and then now it's gonna identify me to be relevant. You see what I'm saying? So forth. So now everybody can receive that blue check. But that's a face, that's a verification. So everybody's participating in this every day. That verification process, everybody's doing it every day, bro. You know what I'm saying? A cop, when he pull you over, he's not gonna have to just no, he could already know who you are. I mean, it's gonna scan you. It's gonna be like boop 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 boop. He ain't gonna ask you your identification. That's because look, they gonna push that. You know, let me see your license. Now I know I'm mistaken for a gun, nigga, kill you. No, if you got the identity, if the system set up where it's facial recognition identified like that, ain't gonna be no need to like where's your ID. All he got to do is boop boop boop, stick your hand out or whatever, scan it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got it. You got something. You got it.
No, and however it is, it's gonna pop up and it's gonna show exactly who you are. You ain't gonna be able to change or none of that. If
Yep.
you take or accept that device.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
we're going to get
Some more on that, and we get some scripture. Yeah. Well.
It says I'm gonna read on. It says typically for the purpose of security. You know, that's what the brother was just talking about. Ain't nobody gonna be easy. This ain't nobody gonna be able to just easily take over this man's system. They ain't gonna be able to uh what's the word I'm trying to say? They ain't gonna be able to
What, hack?
basically hack fuck with it any of that. You know. But it says unique physical characteristics used in the automatic recognition of individuals, typically for the purpose of security. It's basically saying the same
Same
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Con.
But it says let me read this one. It says the application of statistical analysis to biological data. It says the branch of statistics that deals with data relating to living organisms.
Right. So biometric ID. What you about to say?
No, so even it say even living organisms, even down to your blood. You know, they can take your blood sample and figure out who you is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's all down to the living organisms. You know.
Mm-hmm. But linking to the word biometric ID, biometric going into, bio going into like your brother said earlier, like the study of the body or the study of life, right? Metric, like the measurement or the weight of the body or weight of the life. You know what I'm saying? The measurement of it, the life. One of the definitions said the compat. No, it said biometry, biometry, I think, goes into the life expectancy. You know what I'm saying? So go into the measurement of the life. So basically, like with this tiny technology, he's trying to. This is his way of telling you that you can receive immortality in a sense, right? This is where he can, because you got it, like we just said, the expectancy of life, the lifespan. He's saying you can extend your life. The tiny C hip that goes into your hand can dictate sicknesses and illnesses before it get to a detrimental state. You know what I'm saying? He's healing the blind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Causing the lame to walk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so forth. This tiny technology is more so is more than just buying and selling. He's telling you that this is your God, man. And he created it, so therefore he's your God. You see why? You see how dangerous this metric ID situation is, man.
Right.
He's telling you that he's your God. He created the concept, and he said this is how you extend your life. Bioimetry. You see, going into the life expectancy. You know what I'm saying, of life. The calculations of life, extending it. You know, you think niggas ain't gonna jump on that? He made the whole world sick so they could depend on something like that.
God.
Nigga, what? Nigga gonna be like, nigga, what? Hold on. And then, especially a nigga that's been paralyzed for a majority of his life, you telling me by a little technology or this device that's planted in your brain or whatever, you can walk finally? A nigga, they said what, one person was deaf her whole life or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then now they can finally hear. We about to say,
No, I was just I'm agreeing.
oh yeah, Con, you got it. Yeah, we get some scriptures and we close out.
You gonna
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Con.
First Maccabees
Jump
1,
straight down to the point when yep.
41.
Yeah. What 40 say?
It says, and he had.
Oh yeah, no, you got it.
First Maccabees 1 and 41. It says, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. Right, and we know that Esau is king of the whole earth right now. The scripture in Job 9 and 24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So Esau,
Right.
he has the ability to, do these things, push these type of orders out throughout the whole world. That's why that pact was what was 193 countries.
United Nation countries.
Yeah, and that's Esau prescribing this pact. It says verse 42. No, it's like
41.
41, yeah. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and with this tiny tech, this device, this is a way that all people is going, people's going to be one, in Esau's eyes, right? Because everybody's going to have that digital tech,
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
It says, verse 42, it says, everyone should leave his laws, so all the heathen agree according to the commandment of the king. And that's what Esau wants you to do. He wants you to forsake YAHWASHI, because he already got the 2/3 in these heathen nations, because they fall in love with Esau's left hand, miracles and wisdoms. You know, instead of leaning on Yahawashi and trusting on, well, I'm gonna say, well, our people first and foremost, because the heathens ain't got shit to do with this. But
Yeah,
it's
because if I could add, because remember Antiochus Epiphanes, the fourth, he was a Greek, he was an Edomite, so they're doing the same thing. He said everybody gonna lead their laws, right? Not just Israel, but any one thing you worship, because he allowed everybody to worship whatever they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Here's the land of the free, home of the brave, right? Whatever. And then he strip it from you and say, look, without even you even realizing it, he's slowly moved everybody to worship in the same God. Ultimately, it's like that anyways. Any God that you worship outside of Yahweh Shai is the same God, just different names. But now he's made it where everybody is going to actually agree upon it. Remember, we said about that word pact. It goes into a covenant. It goes into agreement, and this is what it's a blood covenant that's about to happen on the earth. The piercing of the hand, blood comes out of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember years ago, I found the actual picture of somebody actually receiving that, and blood was coming out their hand. This is a covenant, man. That's how you can make a covenant. Only way you can make a covenant is with blood, man. This is an actual pact that everybody's about to agree upon with the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? You thought somebody might hear this like, oh, what's new? You know, niggas do that in Hollywood. Well, nigga, this about to be the biggest pack or the biggest agreement. That was just training. Hollywood, you know, the hip hop rappers and shit. You know, those are small, intricate. Like, oh shit, this easy for a nigga to sell his soul. All I gotta do is get this nigga $2 million. You know, how much more extended a life? Everybody want to live forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? How much more that? Well, they gonna be really willing to take this, even if they. How much if I starve them? Oh, like this nigga got everything laid out. Go ahead,
reading on. It says 42 again says, and everyone shall leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king.
That's the UN pact we was talking about. All the heathen agreed. You know, it says the pact for the future. That's on the website, man. You know, and they were just talking about that on Sunday. You know, go ahead.
Verse 43, it says, yeah, many also of the Israelites considered to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath.
Right. So you're gonna have a lot of Israelites that teach the Bible like we do in these different camps that are actually gonna push off the ways of teaching to continue in society. You got people that got families, you got people that's got jobs and different things that they accomplished in Esau society, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, you got it.
It says, yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. And, 2/3 of our people is going to easily take, this covenant, this agreement, right? This ultimately this man's MARK,
Mm-hmm.
all right, and they're going to profane and defile their
temple,
right? Their temple,
mm-hmm.
and cause what that ultimate, death. Revelations 14 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
By Revelation 16 and 2, you're gonna ultimately get that too, that grievous sword.
Mm-hmm.
Because this Wi-Fi network, this tech is gonna be running off. That's high frequency of radiation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and they got them everywhere on apartment buildings, fucking corner posts,
everywhere, bro.
Everywhere, man.
No, we was talking about the. I'm going.
Oh no, sorry.
I'm saying I'm going straight.
I mean, since now we can just go around.
No, I'm saying I'm going to your people's house.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I gotta go this way.
It's like it.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh.
Going straight?
Yeah. It's like.
No, you good. So yeah. And on top, go ahead, read that. Because it said all should be one people. That's what the grid is. The grid. You know what I'm saying? The Internet of Things. The grid is connecting everybody to be one people, no matter what you think and how you look. I mean, you still on the grid, which means you still operate under these laws, under these statutes and so forth, man. That he has set up. You know, you got it. Out. Is it more now? You okay? Yeah, that's cool. Just yeah, you got it. You got it.
This is Revelations chapter 13, and start at 15. It's Revelation 13 and 15. It says, and he had a lot of Like, and he had power to give life to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, and that's that the beast, the Roman Empire. All right, and it's living right now, Rome 2.0, through his politics, his economics, right? His vibrations, the shit you see now, man. His entertainment. You know, everything you see is how the beast is actually breathing, man. It's alive right now, man. You know, and Isaiah 65 talk about they prepare a table for that troop. Jake is actually continuing to keep this beast alive, man. You know, you go into the word dragon, the etymology of dragon, it says a huge serpent. So it's transformed into a bigger version of itself. It said the deadly wound was healed, you know. So they actually grew and got stronger. The Renaissance is that's why, and they boasted in it and said they rebirthed, they came back. So and this was the whole goal the whole time, to create this system, but it just the technology wasn't invented during it. The Lord talked about knowledge shall increase in the last days, right? Yeah, right. It talk about it was that Habakkuk, uh the vision is yet for an appointed time. At the end it shall speak, you know, and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. You know what I'm saying? This is it. This is the vision. Go ahead,
Verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor.
right? That's the point. He calls it all, bruh. He calls it all. You know what I'm saying? All, rich and poor. Ain't no more middle class, man. That's done. He stripped the middle class, so now you have really literally have nothing left but rich and poor. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is no such thing as middle class. Even if you make $100,000, $200,000, you're considered poor. You know what I'm saying? The rich are the upper echelon, over 500,000 and above. You know what I'm saying? That's the rich. You know what I'm saying? $100,000. My old business partner, shit, he made $100,000. Him and his wife. He said only reason why he make a legit 100,000 or six figures, I keep straight, is because him and his wife make over six figures. So if you put it together, they make about $3,000. That's a legit six-figure income. You know what I'm saying? And that was 3 or 4 years ago. How much more now? Go ahead, Art.
Verse 16, it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And it said free or bond. You've got people that's gonna be in jail. All right, they might scriptures talk about a gift destroyed the heart. They might use whatever, as far as a leverage for them to get you to take that C-hip. All right, because they might say, hey, you take this, we assuring your time 2-3 years. Right. They might even let you out on probation.
Right.
Right. And then you got people that's free. You got people that's just pure dumbasses that's not even, being wise or being awakened to what's going on, and they're going to take the mark. Ultimately, what in the name of convenience?
There you go. Because it said that. It said secure. It said that's what it was pushing. When the brother was reading those definitions of biometric ID or biometrics in the sense, like, yeah, biometric ID in the name of convenience, they did that with the migrants in Australia. Where's not Australia? Where they come from? Was it Australia? Where the migrants come from? Shit, I'm drawing a blank. Right here. Well, they did that, and just with the migrants that came over here, they freed them from prison, and they said if
yeah.
I
can't remember where they let them go from, but yeah, they was saying if
y'all go to America, y'all could be free.
And if they let a whole bunch of them go, and then now they just roaming through America.
Yo, so that, but like just to back up your point, what you said, they roaming free, they roaming free through America, because why? They was promised freedom. Damn, they was promised freedom. I'm gonna turn around. They was promised freedom if they came to America, meaning it was an incentive for them to actually be free. Same thing with this tiny technology. It's gonna be an incentive for you to be free. Yeah, if you take this C hip, you know what I'm saying? Wooty wooty woo. You think a nigga ain't gonna take that, man? Especially a gremlin in America, you know, a gremlin in America gonna take that. You know what I'm saying? So it's heavy talk to this biometric ID right now. Like we said, bro, go to that real quick. All right?
The biometric.
Yeah, and then we could close out with what you heard. Like go back to where you said where we put the news and tell and just read off the timestamps of how heavy the talks is.
Okay. Right here. This is biometric update. It says five hours ago. It says this is another one, information technology and innovations. That was 3 days ago. Then you got one that says 6 hours ago. Then 3 days. Then you got one that was a day, five. Then you got one that was 5 hours ago. Another one that was 5 hours ago. One that was 7 hours ago. And one that was one day ago.
So that's heavy talks about this biometric ID, man. I away your remember when the new licenses came out in 2018, the two different licenses. And she said, I walked in there. She said, you want the new, you want the which license you want? I'm like, what are you talking about, man? I just want the license to be renewed. She said, yeah, they got the one where you could go into government buildings, or you got the one where you got the regular one. The government, if you want access to government buildings, it was a little bit more expensive, and you had to give your social security and your birth certificate. Come on, man. So you're not gonna be able to enter government buildings like a police station or like a what's a government building? Another government building like a courtroom. Like
What's that? Social security building. You got
it's a courtroom, like a courts, and then like a government building in a sense, like the courtroom, like to go to like the pay, like you go to the courts. I would I don't know. I'm just speaking as
courts.
huh.
I know it's like what this clerk of courts or
I don't know. I just deemed that all that to be government, like government based type shit, like the courts and all that shit. I could be wrong, but it just makes sense in the world. You can't. So like it's making it where you ain't got no choice but to get it, just to go to court to pay your ticket or to deal with this court case. So niggas in jail gonna have to get it because they gonna have to go to their court cases and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to deal with their lawyers. They're gonna have to deal with the courts and the system. But you're gonna have this identification based off your biometrics. You know, you can finish it out.
this says to receive a MARK in their right hands or in their foreheads.
Your dominant hand, right?
It was a dextrose,
I think so.
right? Because it could be either one, but whatever one your dominant hand, I believe that's dextrose.
That's the name of it.
I think so.
So like yeah, your dominant hand. Some brothers left handed, some brothers right handed. It's just whatever hand you dominant with, that's the hand that you're gonna use, obviously, to actually continue living in society, man. They already program you. My truck, bro. You go to the truck, it unlocks. You know what I'm saying? Put your hand on it. Put your hand on it. I don't gotta press no button or nothing because I got the key fob next to it. It just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
As if I got it in my body. You know what I'm saying? So how much more the niggas who actually got it in their body? You know what I'm saying? You got it. You finish out because I know you want to go in there.
Oh, you want to keep going on that revelation?
Oh, you got something else?
Okay.
Con.
This is Psalms 21.
Oh, and you have read that verse 15 said killed. We go into that word killed goes into apo, right? The root word is apo, which goes into separated from the whole, separated from basically, xed out, excommunicated from society. How we be excommunicated is if we don't have that tiny technology in us, we're not going to be able to operate like a regular civilian. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you're going to have to go into these different stores to buy food. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have that tiny technology. They got them on the CVS doors. They got the things set up and all that. They got the locks on all the things now. You know what I'm saying? That's all a predictive programming. You know, the locks on like they got everything blocked off. In Walmart, they got everything locked up. You got to call the clerk.
You gotta put the key in the thing, turn the latch, slide the door open.
Hell yeah, you got to fucking they got to slide the thing open. You call them, press the button for them, somebody to come help you. They already got everything set up, man. Go ahead, right?
This is Psalms 21 and 11. It says, "For they attended evil against thee," and that evil, when you go into the word evil, means Eve meaning times, ill meaning bad. Because like we said, this times we in. These times it could, we don't know how things could be in the next 5 months. You know, right? Because we ain't gonna take it, so we ain't gonna be able to go do the things that normal people gonna be able to go do. All right, but it says, for they intended evil against thee, they imagined a mischievous device,
Hmm.
and that mischievous device is ultimately what? Because we go into the word device, was that means a man's thoughts, but they put forth their thoughts into an actual work and formed what? To see him.
Yeah, his plans.
Hmm.
Enterprise, his plans, his workings.
Hmm.
You got it.
But it says, which they are not able to perform. All right, they're not going to be able to get the elect. Because the scriptures say if it was possible, they would be able to deceive the elect, but they ain't gonna be able to, because what the elect is going, they're watching.
Hmm.
All right, they're seeing all these things. But we just brought up these articles. We just broke down. Went into these words of what biometric is.
Hmm.
These other people that's just out here loosely, they don't know any of this. All this is just gonna come upon them,
Hmm.
and they're gonna be caught up unawares.
Mm. Con. That's just hard up, bro. You got some nothing on you. Con, you close up.
Kind Lord, and with that, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the Lord's elect. Until next time,
Right.
we'd like to give all praise, honor, glory unto Yahweh,
Yahweh,
BAHASHAM,
BAHASHAM,
Yahawashi,
Yahawashi,
BAHASHAM,
BAHASHAM,
HAQADASH.
HAQADASH.
Again, double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops, a great millstone will teach this truth and who
Come on.
rule well. Kazak Shalom to the hopeful elect. Till next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Keep watching.
A Bible boy.